Hi, assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. Thank you, guys know the words, that's great. Yes, my name is Suhayl Essa, and it's so lovely to be here, you know. Lovely to be in South Africa, actually, because, you know, technically I'm a foreigner. I was born in America in '92, my parents moved there, and then we moved back here. So we moved back here, and I grew up in Durban, obviously. And interestingly enough, that's where I learned how to speak Zulu. I grew up with my grandparents, and they had one domestic worker. Her name was Auntie Tembi. Now, Auntie Tembi couldn't speak a word of English, only Zulu. So my grandmother decided to put their differences aside. And she said,
Musukhuluma nezingane ngesingisi. Khuluma isiZulu kuphela.
which means,
Don't try and speak English to this child. Just speak Zulu.
so as a result, that's how we would communicate. Growing up, I learned how to speak Zulu, but I spoke Zulu like a 55-year-old Zulu woman with her voice. Because that's the only one I knew. The kids in the street, they would come up and greet me.
Sawunam fit. Sawunam tanyam. I'm Petri hi man you. This is Ibu sama tabia shaya. Okay, zombona kusasa, okay. Mawam yang bisa.
3 years old. That's how I spoke. With gout and everything, can hear it in my voice. I had a tin of snape in my top pocket, a bad back. Kept asking my mother for a raise at month end. It was a tough time. I was too deep in character. But it's not surprising. It's not surprising, you know, that I could speak Zulu because everyone in Durban speaks Zulu. Everyone. Everyone. Even the ocean. If you listen carefully, even the ocean sounds like a stressed out Zulu guy. Listen carefully. Even the ocean goes, ish. 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 And that's the Indian Ocean. That's the Indian Ocean. So I left, I moved to Johannesburg to study, and I recently graduated. I'm now a qualified medical doctor. Thanks. I can see some of you aren't clapping. I know you're looking at me like, yeah, what other choice did you have? And honestly, what other choice did I have? It was either go sell Hubbly Bubbly and Kit Kats in town, or become a doctor. And let's be honest, I didn't want to be called my friend for the rest of my life. When I started high school, I was in the lowest class in grade 8. The average age in my class was 16 years old. I was 13 at the time. My best friend, Julian Higgins, was 17 years old in grade 8. All I'm saying is our excuses for being late to class were very different. My teacher, Miss Govender, she would take roll call every morning the same way.
All right, class, it's roll call time. Jolo? Yeah, of course you here, man. You got the bloody keys to the classroom. So, hey, why are you always late, man?
You know, ma'am, my mother had to drop my brother off at school before I got to school.
Your brother's in the class next door, you bloody liar. Hey, and you, Julian, what's your story?
Oh, ma'am. I actually had to drop my kids off at school before I got to school.
Thank you, guys. That's my time. My name is Suhayl Essa. What a difference a break makes.